Hello, everybody. It's Jason Lee 41. Time for the next tag team introduction. This one is kind of special because it holds a place in the role play catalog that I've had with some of the other characters, as does one other team that will come up later on, male team. And then we go through the females, and there are several that fall in that category there. This one in the story that, and it's just that the role-playing thing had such a connection with me. Maybe it was the memories I was making with my ex at the time. Maybe it was the characters. I don't know. But it's just my way of letting at least the good parts of that relationship live on. Now, this group, technically they didn't have the right name for it in the game, and they probably never will, so we call them the Red Faction. It's a military group. Think of Umbrella or for the Resident Evil games, or Shinra for the Final Fantasy VII game. Those big military company type, yeah. And you have the basically president and vice president of security. You have the president of the company and the vice president of security out here doing tag team wrestling for some fucked up reason. And you kind of get the mentality of this group. They're a two-man soldier, if you will. First character we got is the leader and the president of the company. Oops, my help if I go to custom character first. There we go. Lucian Alexander. To my understanding, at least, the company that he had in the role-playing game, which is kind of a branch of this, was based on the Hellsing organization from one of the animes my ex was really into. But he was the co-founder of it, or at least the one currently in charge. To my understanding, co-founder, though. And this guy was the most, I'm not going to say psychopathic or anything. He was very much sane. He just very much didn't care about human life at all. He only cared about himself, and pretty much like any main bad guy, was willing to let anyone, including teammates, fall on a blade to save him. But don't let that underestimate him, or let that make you underestimate him. The words, they're hard to say. He is incredibly strong and ruthless, and a lot more agile in the ring than you would first suspect. As you can see, he's 6'9", 300 pounds. Because he is hard to damage in the anime, and I mean really hard, because his speed and agility and strength and just endurance overall, he's like, you know, the main bad guy boss you fight at the end of the role-playing game where you have to put like every ounce of your ammo into just to be able to take him out. And then some, usually. One of those, if you didn't prepare for the battle before the end of the game, you're not going to be able to beat him. Yeah, that's him. Since that's kind of hard to do in a wrestling game, we went ahead and gave him the giant status. He's 6'9", but he mostly has the status just because he's really hard to take down. His entrance gear, he always donned the silver Anubis mask. In one of the stories that we had, it actually revealed that he was a reincarnation of Anubis. So, you know, I wanted to honor that in kind of a little bit of a way. So therefore you got the entrance gear. He's very, very cocky, very, very self-focused, and loves the spotlight. Kind of thinks Sephiroth, Final Fantasy VII, always likes posing for the crowd and taking all the credit. That's probably any bad guy, though, who thinks they're a good guy. Of course, custom signs all around, as always. You have to. He believes himself to be the savior of humanity, Even though, honestly, deep down, he knows he doesn't really give a crap about humans or opponents. He just thinks he is the savior because he's earned that title. Self-absorbed prick, as always. To spell Lucian, you could go a few ways. You can go Lou and then Shane, or Lucian. I preferred the way the Sean sounded, so that's how we got it. He's very resilient, so don't ever count him out. Super strong, as fast as can be, and kind of able to take a beating. And I don't think of anything else worth saying. I don't really got anything, so there you go. We'll go 3 stages. We'll just start off with you know what? Instead of extreme rules, we'll start off with last man standing. Then we'll go to casket match and then ambulance match. I'll make some room for my cat to get up on the table real quick. I'm at a little coffee table, which her food's on, so. What I'd give to have a pre-selected will option. I prefer a little bit different of a bat. Huh. Well, we gotta have them. They're the funnest weapon to play with in this game. Okay. His music is Roman Reigns music. It's kind of just the type of music I could see them coming out to. Let me know your thoughts on the entrance. It's very clear on who his entrance is based on, just because of the cocky and smugness aspect of it.
The following is a Stages of Hell match. Making his way to the ring, representing the Red Faction from Authority Megacorp HQ. Weighing in at 300 pounds, the Savior, Lucian.
I don't want to speak too early, but with competitors like this one, this match has all the makings of an instant classic.
Depends who I'm facing, really. If it's something like The Undertaker, maybe. Now, the one thing I wish I could do, but restrictions in-game and because of his hair length, it won't let me put the swords on his back. He would have one giant, long broadsword on his back, similar to what Drew McIntyre enters with, but he would just carry that around on his back. But sadly, that's not an option, so you can imagine that there, and that'll be one thing that'll change if it ever lets me. mean, they don't even have many options for hair that looks like this, but like the top portion. I don't like the fact that it's all clumped together at the bottom, but
Oh, here we go.
you know, you're limited on your options. Huh. Big versus big, huh? I don't think this match is going to be as world-ending as they think, you know. Best match of the year or anything.
Sorry, everyone. Seriously, no pun intended.
Sid is essentially the picture-perfect representation of what people imagine a pro wrestler to be.
And he has the intensity and earth-shattering offense to go along with looks and aura.
Oh, I promise
Crowd is
you,
fired up.
I doubt he'll be
Sid is
too
fired
much of a challenge. Maybe.
down now.
And that physique is not just for show. Sid's about to remind everyone of that fact once again.
These superstars are about to push themselves to the absolute limit. 3 stages of hell officially underway. Who will stand tall when all is said and done?
And what a way to start the series with a test of wills in the last man standing match.
Samoan Blitz coming. This is pretty cool.
All right, thank you.
Impressive display of power. An unyielding showing of authority. No two ways about it. Choke slam. That might take some of the fight out of Sid.
Early on in this last man standing match, and it looks like he's struggling to meet the challenge.
It's looking like he's struggling to do anything.
Kick to the gut. Oh, what a response.
Ow.
Look at this. Sid's
That fucking hurt.
Sid's gonna flip the switch soon.
This isn't really a match type we see often. So who's got the advantage in a stages of hell match?
While a lot of it comes down to which...
No, I don't know. You've been seeing it pretty often with me.
Willpower ultimately
Meant to
plays
hit
the
up
biggest
there.
role. A stage may not be suited to your skill set, but if
Alright.
you can have the willpower
I've kind
to
of
stay
just
alive
ragdolled
and
this
do what
dude.
needs to be
Sorry
done
if
to
this match
win
turns
said
out to
stage,
kind of
the
suck.
advantage could suddenly become yours.
Scoop slam.
Hold on, I want to check one thing. Not moves, but just to make sure. Yeah, we're on Legends difficulty, so I'm not cheating you all at a, you know, a tough match.
Defiance in a last man standing match.
Good lord.
He just looks defenseless with every attack.
He's got to find a way to
Okay,
shift
if
the
I
fight
just...
in his favor.
Turned it around with a kick to the midsection.
Each athlete finding an answer for everything thrown at them.
Why do I keep doing that one when I'm holding different directions? It's like no matter what way I do it. Sorry, aw. That's sad.
What a beaut. Turns that into a suplex.
Oh, clothesline. Sid's lost momentum here.
Sid is being kept in check. Oh, vicious stomp connecting.
Wrestling 101. If you can't stand, you can't fight.
This is not looking good for him.
Yeah, I don't know how much longer a good defense will even matter at this point.
No, I still keep trying to.
Showing some extra scouting, knowing how to answer a
There we go.
counter
That's
with
at
a
least something
counter.
different. I know I don't have the same damn thing twice. Okay, there we go.
And a shot to
I'm like, there's no way I have the same damn thing twice. I don't know what was going on.
Breaking the entire body of their opponent here.
I think rage took over in that moment. Nothing but blind rage.
And now he's landing an unbroken chain of attacks.
Yeah, and he's just found a different level right now.
Fending off Sid.
Alright, now at least we're doing something different.
Dear Lord, just a nasty assault.
He was trying to do the
Every blow.
headlock elbow takedown, or more known as the Eye of the Hurricane, but a springboard variation.
Pop, 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 right to the jaw.
He'll bounce off the second rope, flip over, grab him. But,
On a big boot. Turns it around.
Guess it wasn't meant to be there.
An uncanny showing of power. Sid's lost momentum here. Sid's having trouble assessing the situation. Moves from the ring to the outside.
Retrieving a bag from underneath the ring. Let the...
Oh, come on. Not the thumbtacks. He's taking things too far now. Great defense by Sid.
Both competitors showing how well they know each other.
Running Bulldog. Uh-oh. Saved by a leg sweep there.
You can see every single thumbtack stuck on the skin, stuck on the gear. There may be nothing worse.
No, onto the thumbtacks. Grabbing their opponent by the neck, now up top, and no, not the thumbtacks. Just tearing into all that flesh, turning into a human pincushion.
He's just soaking up all the hate from the WWE Universe.
Ooh, he fends that off. And Sid is finally able to mount some resistance with that.
Sid weathered the storm, and he wants to create a flurry of his own.
Kick gets caught.
Oh, ooh, what a slap.
A non-stop attack being delivered to Sid. Sid's having crashing onto the thumbtacks.
This is ugly. This is bad.
I
man.
bet that didn't
It's
feel
gonna get
good.
worse later tonight when you have to pick all those tacks out of your body.
This is a situation you want.
Didn't even let me counter.
Tossed like it was nothing.
Leg drop. Uh-oh.
Nope, didn't let me counter there either.
Oh, no. Look away. Kick to the gut. Here we go. Hoisted way up high. Powerbomb.
Sid can end this now.
That's lovely how I get right back up to fall, right back down.
Who even thought to put a light tube under the ring? This isn't some backyard operation. Fending off Sid. Onto the thumbtacks. Just decorated with all that sharp and painful glitter now. Death by 1,000 cuts. Fist directly to the gut. Oh, hold on. Is he thinking of a submission here? Oh, my goodness. His vice grip. Look at the elevation. And the tap out isn't going to do anything. This is just torturous now.
All those tacks, man, stabbing into you all at once. The pain is unlike anything else you've ever felt.
He Michael Myers chokes your ass out.
Is this it? Is this going to be the final count? Time's practically standing still now. Into the ring again now. Bang! Cutter!
Round and round, back and forth they go, and they still seem to be no end in sight. These two superstars are throwing everything they've got at each other.
Get back up, asshole.
This is it. Not getting up anytime soon.
He's unable to answer the count and puts his opponent on the board.
Yeah, I
first.
grabbed the sledgehammer. That's when he decides not to get up.
And now he wants to continue attacking. I guess he doesn't believe he's dealt enough damage to truly keep him down for the count.
The first stage of this salacious competition has been completed, and our next stipulation is about to get underway.
And hopefully they can shake off that last stage quick, because we are heading into a casket match. Literally going to make their opponent rest in peace. In this one, this is nuts.
Yeah, I realize I'll have to show the victory after if I win here.
As this war rages on and as we enter our next battlefield, the second stage of hell. And after that last match, things are about to get more grim for these competitors as they square off in a casket match.
Boom! Solid bit of defense on his part there. Nicely done, managing to save themselves there.
Choke slam sends them crashing. Returning back to the ring.
Let's try that again.
Sid gets him back. Uh-oh, has to find a way out of
Really?
this.
No counter to being picked up, nothing.
Find yourself. Oh my God, even worse. All that happens now is the casket is closed and the match is over.
No.
He's heading back to the ring.
One more choke slam for good measure.
Choke slam.
Ooh, and he manages to reverse. Ooh, looking vulnerable now, guys. Just battering their opponent.
He's a predator.
Look at this
Now
joke.
about to pounce, man.
Springboard moonsault, headlock, elbow drop.
Don't even start your meow meowing.
Oh, grabbed by the goozle. Oh, big power lift there.
Massive slam. And after a move like that, this casket might have found its resident.
Clothesline over the top rope, and that is not where you want to be. Trust me. Get out of there. Can they close the casket? But the opponent is trying to fight back. It's a battle of wills here. And they're able
He had
to fight their way out of
resiliency.
the
Lovely.
casket. They can't be human. That's ridiculous. Coming back from the outside now. Oh, scattered that one. And look at this now. Bad intentions coming with this hold. Locked in with that submission hold. And the anguish on his face continues. Tapping out isn't going to save him here.
Didn't tap him out. I passed him out, and he just took it off.
Big back.
Why didn't he stun him or something?
He could get dropped here. Looking for the suplex all the way up.
Nope.
Look at this power. Oh, no. Escapes and a chop block takes him down. Thunderous club comes down. Very effective. Exhibiting a crazy amount of strength.
I might be wrong about Sid. He's actually holding up a little bit. I said a little bit.
Fending off Sid.
I didn't say that much.
Textbook fall-away slam. Sid leaving the outside area now. Knee driven to the body. And now look at this brutality. Double axe handle smashes.
Oh, yes.
Thumped with a big blow.
Sent into the ropes and a sharp elbow to the back. Just battering their opponent. Oh, pressing their foot right into the gut. That's gotta hurt.
Sid timed that one.
Flawless takedown. He's putting something together.
And he's able to avoid that offense.
Down hard with the choke slam.
Never can connect with that. It's supposed to be the big ending.
An elbow will break that up. Over the top and into the casket. This is over. This is over.
You gotta be kidding if you think.
Headed back into the ring.
He didn't even try.
Looks like he's got something in mind for ringside here. What's Sid gearing up for?
I love how sometimes it'll let you counter. Most of the time,
Uphill battle for him.
It seems the physicality of this match is...
Captures their opponent. Hoisted up.
Big slam. Pulling out all the stops. One step closer to laying his opponent to rest.
No love lost between these superstars right now, really trying to prove who the better man truly is. Dumped into the casket, now slam the lid, and this one's trying with all their might to close the casket.
alright, it's over. Rest in peace, Sid.
She shuts the lid and stages of hell is over.
Here is your winner, the Savior,
Oh,
Alexander.
Somehow able
I thought for a second he was going to show his actual entrance.
hell in 2 matches.
Or victory. Guess not.
What a dominant performance this
Though that's kind of fitting for him.
Despite the daunting task of competing in these...
It's what he does with all his enemies. Let me go ahead and show off his victory. And with that said, let me know your thoughts down below. Remember to rate, comment, and subscribe as always. And until next time, see you then. Prefer more of a cocky pose with his arms up, but you know, there was the only Orton one they had. And Orton is kind of started off as the same level vein.